Franchise City, a better way to buy franchise.
We are looking at some resale businesses as well as some new units today around the USA and Canada. You're always going to hear the breaking deals right here on Franchise City channel. Most of these are not advertised. You won't see them anywhere else. You're only going to hear them throughout your broker. We've got some exceptional opportunities today, truly. And if you don't hear something in your state, we have thousands more opportunities here at Franchise City. Just give us a call or look us up online. Now, first off, this is really a big deal. We have a major national service-based franchise. They just announced that they are waiving the franchise fee for qualified candidates. So that's right, they're going to waive the franchise fee, which is $57,500, and owners can instead choose to increase their royalties by 2 points over 5 years. So this is a great way for brands, and I hope we see more of this in the future, to demonstrate confidence in their franchise system. And kudos to them for helping these aspiring entrepreneurs get started and putting their money where their mouth is. Now, this is a highly established franchise brand, so not all territories are going to be available. So give us a call or contact us through email to see if your city and state has availability. Now, this offer, it's available both in the USA and Canada as well. And now there's a few select territories that have been identified as high priority. So a very good opportunity for someone to corner the market in these regions. I'm going to list those territories below in the description box, and there's some in the US and some in the Canadian region as well. A little bit about the company. They are the largest of their kind in this service-based industry. They've been franchising since 1992. This is a low overhead business. There's no storefront at all that you have to pay for. It's low to no employees. You're usually going to use contractors. Able to scale quickly in this business, and they also have relationships with many national accounts, big name accounts, so a chance to potentially leverage those established relationships. Now, the average gross revenues have increased every single year. We've been watching them, and currently stands at about $1.4 million annually. That is their system-wide average, $1.4 million a year. Many owners are actually in excess of that number. Now, please see the FDD, the franchise disclosure document, for complete financial details. So we've got a very strong franchise, profitable, almost 30 years of success. And for a very short period, they're going to be waiving the franchise fee for qualified candidates. So if you've been waiting in the wings, looking for a solid opportunity, waiting for that right moment, don't sleep on this one. So who are we looking for in this business? The ideal profile, the owner should be business savvy. You've got some business experience. You're able to recruit, manage, train teams of these contractors while building up the business locally and all points that are involved with that. This is not a business where you sit back and wait for people to come in and buy a hamburger or whatever else. The top owners in this system, very involved in their community, and they are motivated to build a big business. This is also a good business if you have an exit strategy sometime 5-10 years in the future. Many owners have built and sold their businesses for over $1 million after establishing it. Now you're going to need a minimum net worth of $200,000. You'll need liquid capital available of $80,000, and your total investment would range between $130,000 to about $170,000. Of course, you're going to be able to minus your franchise fee out as they're going to cover it. So this is a business you can get in, all of your expenses, your startup costs, including your working capital for the first few months, for under $100,000, and financing is available as long as you fit that profile. Now, if you do fit the profile, you'd like to see if your territory is available, I'm going to place our contact link in the description box down below, or just Google Contact Franchise City. Our page will come up. Now, please don't forget to include in the notes your location, what city you're in, and also mention service-based, no franchise fee, so we know what franchise you're inquiring about. Next up, we have another service-based brand in Tallahassee, Florida. This is one singular opportunity, and that's it. This business was in operation for 10 years. Great reputation in PR. The owner took ill. They decided not to sell the business, so they're just walking away, which occasionally does happen, but not very often. Now, the new owner, if you're considering this, you're going to need money available, as the deal has to wrap up by March 11th, 2020. That's when the new training starts with the franchise. But the territory is being sold for the same price as a new unit. So it's like buying a company that's been in business for 10 years at the same price as what a new territory is going to cost you. The franchise itself, the company's been in business since the 80s. They've got close to 150 franchise locations throughout the USA and a very successful business model. Owner, again, they should be business savvy, motivated to take over and keep building up this territory. You should have a liquidity of about $100,000, net worth of about $300,000. Your total investment is going to be just over about $100,000. That's all in your working capital, all those bits and pieces. Now, if you want to be considered for this territory, you live in the general vicinity and you match the profile, again, reach out to us as soon as possible and reference Tallahassee in your subject line. Next, in Houston, Texas, we have a new listing, service-based business, 2018, gross sales, almost $350,000. Owner says sell. They're asking $77,000. Financing is available for that one. In northern Georgia, we have an owner finance situation, so they're willing to cover some or all of the financing for that, assuming your credit's okay. Gross sales over $150,000 a year. They're asking $98,000. And reference northern Georgia if you contact us. Summerville, South Carolina, we have an automotive repair franchise, motivated seller. You can get in with only $69,000 plus your working capital that you'll need for a few months as you start to build this business up again. Now, these are just a few of the thousands of businesses. We have more coming in every single day all around the country. You can go elsewhere, but how are you going to know you made the best decision if you don't call Franchise City to see what you have? Our consultants, they're always available, free to qualified candidates to help you make better decisions and avoid mistakes. Stay tuned, subscribe, like to the channel, hit that bell for updates, and you'll always know some of the top opportunities around the country. Thanks very much for watching.
Franchise City, a better way to buy franchise.